Good afternoon. It's now just about 4 o'clock in the afternoon of Monday the 30th of July. I'm Andy, this is my allotment. A little less than a week since we were last on. When I showed you last time there was a lot of mess because I'd been in hospital for just over a week and nothing had been done, and to be honest since then I haven't really had the energy to do much anyway. I've had a couple of odd days down here, but today's the first day I've been down for most of the day. I haven't done a lot because I have to pace myself, do a bit, stop, do a bit and stop. So I just wander around and show you what's going on at the moment. So all the squashes, pumpkins are doing fine. In here we've got, you can see it down there, a pumpkin starting on that end. Under here we have got some butternut squashes. I think there's just one on this plant, to be honest. I was hoping for a lot more, but I can only see one. There may be more buried, I'm not certain about that. On this side we've got courgettes. Nothing on this first plant. For the second plant we've got a couple of decent ones. You can see them in there. One there and one down there. That's not so bad. This one here is a pumpkin, which is vining up through there. There's a couple of small yellow ones under there, as you can see, and not some small yellow one there. And then on this side we've got some others which are also from the same plant, which are under there. And as you can see we've got three rather large ones. In fact, another one there, that's four rather large ones. So I've got about half a dozen pumpkins coming on that one. Very pleased with that. This bed here is also, this one is also a pumpkin. This one is an Atlantic giant, and so far it's living up to its name, as this is the one that's the biggest so far. It's the size of a football already, so it's doing well. There are more courgettes in here as well. Some yellow courgettes on this one. These were all harvested a couple of days ago, so there's not much left on there. There's one there, and there's a couple more on there. It's worth taking maybe. This one at the bottom is a Cinderella pumpkin, and I've got one pumpkin there which I am put on a box to keep it off the ground, get airflow around it. On the other side, more pumpkins. Right, strawberries. Getting a second flush of strawberries now. You can see there's one over there which is ready. I'll have that before I go. And down here you can see there's quite a few more with strawberries coming on them. So I'm going to get a second lot of strawberries off here, which I'm really pleased about. Gooseberries, I've picked a load. There's still a few left, but most of them are now finished. Red currants, black currants, I didn't really get any this time because they were all ready when I was away and the birds got them. Now what I've been doing today, I've been clearing this bed. This is the bed that has the raspberries in, so I've just simply cut them right the way down to the ground because these are all summer fruiting raspberries. The few big stems that haven't fruited this time I've left. I'll leave those so that they can grow and give me fruit next year. And then the grapes, I've now built a little structure to put them on. We have got quite a lot of grapes on here. I've counted before, and I've got about 14 bunches of grapes. Some little ones like this, and then you've got some decent ones like that. I mean, they're almost half size. Another good one there. Some more here. Loads more there. Now this is the first time I ever had grapes. So I'm very pleased with this. And the bed itself looks a lot better now. It's been emptied of all the old raspberries. Not sure what to do with this bed, whether to leave it just for the grape or whether to have raspberries as well, don't know. At the back, in the other bed there, we have got some blackberries. As you can see, there's loads and loads of blackberries coming. We've had a small punnet worth off them so far, but looking at this lot, we're probably going to end up with about 20 pounds of blackberries, because look at the state of this lot, all the way over there. There's about 7 or 8 plants in there, but they're doing fantastically well. Now the potatoes. Last time I showed you they were all wilting and falling over because of the drought we'd just had. This weekend we have had loads and loads of rain. It rained on Friday, it rained Saturday, it rained all day yesterday, and it's just starting to rain now as I'm doing this last video on the way home. Should have done it first thing rather than last thing, but never mind. So these are my main crop potatoes in here, which are the Sapo Mira. The ones in the bags over there, which have done fantastically well all the way through, they've not been bothered by the drought at all. These bags seem to be holding the water better than the buckets, which is good to know. Those are pink fir apple, and then the top up here we've got a Sarpo Culfi, I think it is, which is like a new potato. These have been up and down, up and down, up and down with drought. Edges of the leaves getting a little bit tinged, but I think that is to do with the drought. I don't think it's blight, because they're all blight resistant. So hopefully this will be fine. I'm not harvesting these yet, even though they have been a long time, because they've been starved of water basically. They've not been watered very much. And you're supposed to leave potatoes until they flower. When they flower, they're supposedly ready. Having said that, getting flowers on my pink fir apple, so I may have to try one of these to see what's going on. Broad beans, pretty disastrous year for broad beans, to be honest. They got scorched in the tunnel. I put them outside. We've not had many of them. I've had maybe 40 beans altogether. However, the same cannot be said for the French climbing beans. Now these are Cobra climbing beans, and as you can see, we've got loads of them, absolute loads. I've got 2 rows of them here, so I reckon I'm pulling up with about 20-25 pounds beans maybe. Doing brilliant, absolutely fantastic. Right, the brassicas. Now I did find a cabbage white in there yesterday, so maybe it's the calm before the storm. But at this end we have got purple sprouting. In the middle we have got the normal calabrese broccoli, and then just look at that, doesn't that look good? And here comes the rain. And then at this end we've got purple Brussels sprouts. These won't be ready for ages, but as you can see, we have got some holes on the leaves in there, so not sure what's going on. Anyway, I'm going to have to go and shelter because it's raining hard. Go in the greenhouse. Okay, in the greenhouse. Excuse the noise, hope you can hear me over it. We've got chillies. Look at that one. How about that for a monster? That's a cracking chilli. That must be 6 inches long. I've got another one the same over here, a bit of a curled one. There's some other on there. They're doing fantastically well. Other chilli plants at the back. Not got many on the front one, the one at the back, there's some there, but apart from that we've got some more chillies coming up here. Again, not doing too well at the moment compared to the others, but they are in smaller pots, and they've also started to flower. The currant bushes are struggling. I keep saying it every time, I've got to get them out, but I never do, so we'll see. Peas at the front, they got scorched while I was away. Our friends watering the greenhouse, which is really, really great, but I need to get these in the ground so they get a chance to actually grow and give me something this season. Tomatoes, oh, huge, huge, huge tomatoes. Now I've taken a lot of the bottom leaves off, so as you can see we have got some decent tomatoes. These are San Marzano red plum tomatoes on here. Not huge numbers of them, but there's still lots of flowers coming. Next one's over, we've got some money makers. Again, decent truss at the bottom of the thing. These are red pears. So again, the problem we seem to be having is that the flowers are drying up and not being pollinated. They're sat in trays which I have soaked with water this morning, just a few minutes ago, but they're all pretty much empty now. Yeah, there's a little bit of water in there, but that was about 2 inches deep 2 minutes ago, so obviously they needed the water. I may do some more watering before I go, I'm not certain yet. And then the end here, no real, well there's some fruits, some little fruits on here, and these are Gardener's Delight. So I've got 4 varieties of tomato in various stages, but look up at the top, all the trusses at the top, aren't they doing well? Right, I'm going to try and brave the rain and show you the last bit. I was a bit concerned about the sweet corn, to be honest, because I've seen other videos that it's been bashed by the recent winds. No such problem here, it's doing well, and cob's coming nicely. Nowhere near ready yet, another couple of weeks I think. Now down here we have got cabbages. Now something's eating these cabbage. I've taken one out, but as you can see that one there, or hopefully you can see it there, it's something's attacking it and like, chewing at it. It doesn't look like slug damage, but I don't know what's doing it. Any ideas? Please tell me. Down there we have got kohlrabi, some decent sized kohlrabi and some little ones. Little ones are sweeter, the big ones give you a bit more depth of flavour I think. And we've got some more cabbages at that end. Right, it's absolutely throwing it down, so I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoy what you like. If you do, hit that subscribe button for me please. Leave me some comments if you like it. Tell me if there's anything you want me to expound on further or see more. Anyway, You know it all. Right, thanks very much for watching. Speak to you all later. Bye for now.